Which way's your body? Your body was leaning that way when you wanted her to go this way, so when you finally sent her, she got confused and said, all right, I'm out of here. So remember to send all your energy in the direction you're looking to send her. Don't try to sneak onto that side and then shove her, right? And like right now, you want to be on this side, just send her in that direction and she should go. If that doesn't work, push on her hip. Yeah, push harder, and pause. Yeah. Just make sure you keep her thinking of you the whole time. So go that way. Go that way. Oh, too late. You lost an opportunity, but that's okay. So draw her. You're trying to think of how to recover instead of just making it, but it's new to you, so pretty soon you'll create the habit. Once she goes, you'll know to just go away from her, yet push her until she comes back around. So, like there, I would have let her go. Yeah, and I would have went right towards the barn. That way, she had no choice but to go this way. And so where she's left you a couple of times, it might be good to just walk some big spiraled circles and see if you can't get her to keep looking at you and following you without getting too far down her side, because as you get down her side, that'll make it, whichever side, doesn't matter. You pick one. You're in front of her now. You can choose. Yep. And then every now and then change. Yep. Okay. And so now, try to get a little bit of front end movement. Keep her hind end still. In that position, it's not going to work. But keep walking. And when she positions you in that right eye, turn into her and see if you can't get her to just move a step away from you with the shoulder. Yeah, just keep walking. Don't.
Well, I'm just trying to.
You don't want to push her back that way. You want to push her in the same direction you're already traveling. So keep going. Now push the shoulder a little bit. Too late. Now push the shoulder a little bit. Step into her and see if she'll move away from you. And if she doesn't, add.
Forward and over, not.
Yeah, and I just messed up here. All right. So yeah, but go until you get in the right eye. Go until you get in the right eye. Keep going. Now you can send her. Try that. But don't stop and back like you just did. You know what I mean? And I don't know if I got that because I was looking over the fence instead of here.
Yeah,
but
I get it.
I'm hoping to give you something you can watch for yourself, so you can, because you've seen me do it a million times. When you see yourself make the mistakes, that's when it's going to click. There you go. Now when she leaves, drive her right now. And then go to the fence, keep her moving, keep her moving, keep her moving, and then stop. I know we can't see any of that, but I'm right in the middle. You're way over there, she's way over here. And so just work on circling to put energy on her hip and draw on her eye and encourage her to follow you. Now, reward that. You might want to walk right up and pet her, and then get back out where you were, and then carry on. And so you might want to do a little bit of that for a little while, and then go back to trying that again. But remember to keep moving in the same direction. Don't pause and back up feeling like you need to get more on that right side. You don't have to do that.
Right. Now, from here, should I still make my big circle so I stay
You could go, and I'm guessing, anywhere between following the fence and a straight line to that tree. You could do either. And so at that point right there would have been good to see if you could get a stretch. But just change your angle from walking this way to walking this way. But you're still going in. Don't lean back. Don't try to back up. Just so wait until she puts you in that right eye. Keep going. Keep going. Don't slow down. The faster you go, the more. See how quickly she put you in the right eye when you went faster? If you slow down, you negate your energy. You got to keep a momentum. So now you're in that right eye, so you could just slide towards her face. Just turn abruptly towards her face. It's too late. It's too late. You can't do it now. You gotta wait and make sure you're in that right eye. Now you're kind of too far away. And again, you see you're trying to go that way. Don't do that.
It's really hard. Not.
And so right now, just turn. Yeah, almost. Except when you stepped with your left, it was slightly to her right side. What you would have better off doing was pivoting on your left foot and stepping directly towards her nose with your right. So go walking, just walk. The minute she puts you far enough, just pivot on your left and then step towards her with your right. But she's got to be far enough out so that your energy keeps pushing on her face. And you can help yourself out by kind of sliding that flag behind you a little bit. You know what I mean? And yeah, because that'll push her a little bit more that way.
She definitely is like, where is it at?
Right? Go faster. 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 More faster. There. See it? She's almost there. Boom. Now you're in a perfect spot. If you would have taken another step with your left in a straight line, you probably would have worked. Is that in my pocket or is that in my... Damn it.
I'm worried about where the flag is and where I'm at.
So just keep tapping. Put your hand up and tap. Tap, 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 tap. Shake the flag behind you. Whoop. Making a mess.
It was backed, but it was still.
Yep. There you go. Now push on the hip to get her back. So you let her go, and it was too late. When you push her out, you want to push her until you can maintain a connection. If it looks like the connection's going to separate, go back to the hip to regain it. So like right here, you're actually pushing on the right hip. And then if you want to do something beyond that to get her further out, once she crosses over, you can push on the face to say continue through. And be careful, you're really slow, and then you stopped, and then the flag moved. So there was too much time for her to say, oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that? It needs to be just real matter of fact, and here it is, and she needs to kind of get caught up in that flow. Push her back that way. There you go. Now go to the fence. Go to the fence. There, you're good. Turn and face her. And walk up and pet her. And then just regroup and start over. Make sure she goes left, right. There you go. Keep pushing, keep flapping that flag, keep flapping that flag. Until she looks at you. There you go. Get it back. Good. And you can walk up and pet her, or you can just start walking circles, whatever you want. Okay, so she's just going to keep running on you. If I was to run her, I'd just keep cutting her off, letting her know I don't want her running laps. So I'd pick pick an area and keep her in that area, within the same 3 or 4 fences, and just turn her around over there, turn her around over there, turn her around over there, Like right there, stop her at me, and then stop her over there. Don't let her go past, and then stop her over here, and then stop her over there, then stop her over here. Just keep it up. She's slowing down, so don't get too close to her. See, the closer you are, the harder it is to keep up with her. Stay in the middle, and go side to side. Now go side towards me. Oh, never mind, just stay put. Let her breathe for a second. See, the closer you are to the outside edge, the faster you gotta run. The more you stay in the middle, now you can just go back and forth. She's got more ground to cover, so it's easier for you to keep up with her. So try to remember that. When that happens, you wanna be in the middle. You helping, Sawyer? Huh, buddy? You working up a sweat now?
A little bit.
So this is just her trying to figure out ways to get away with stuff. And so if you let her know that trying that stuff is going to make you work harder, yeah, she'll stop trying. Okay, so One problem with that was she left you in the right eye, turned around, and you went to push on that left eye but she came in with the left eye. She didn't get to turn around and come back to you in that right eye. So it's good that she came, but she's having an issue in her right eye. We've got to address that right eye. You know what I mean?
All right.
So just something to keep in mind. If she keeps turning away in her right eye, but coming in her left, you're just developing a bad eye and developing a good eye.
So when she comes in with her left, I should push her back when I'm asking for the right, or?
You got to get a little bit better to make sure she doesn't come in with the left when she left you on the right. So yes, you're pushing it back, but you got to make sure that when you're not jumping out in front of her, you're actually pushing her eye back. Because if you jump out in front of her, she's gonna cut in from that energy not to run into it, right? So let's just say she's coming into this fence here, and you throw energy over here. When her nose is over here, she's probably gonna turn into you. But if you threw that energy right at her, that should turn her back around, away from you, to go back. Now, there's many people who say never allow your horse to turn nose out. But I believe you need to be able to push that eye and shoulder or push on that hip. And they need to know the difference between those energies. So, and especially if they're leaving in one eye and coming back in the other, then we kind of have to balance that. So send her back out from the left where you requested it, and then draw her back in on the right where she refused it. Right? There you go. Now get the connection. Get the connection. You see, you let her go too long, and then the connection gets disconnected. Right? So when you send her out, immediately go back to the hip to say, stay connected. You know she's not connected. The minute she's looking at you like this and she goes, she strays. You know immediately when that happens that she's not connected anymore. So as soon as that happens, go right to the hip. So, and I always say when I'm doing this, watch what the nose is doing. You'll know right away, what is the nose doing? If the nose is staying with you, then she's connected still. But if that nose starts to peek to the outside, she ain't with you anymore. Go to the hip. And the sooner you get there, the quicker you recover from that disconnect. So right to the hip. Yeah. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Now she's just blowing you off. All right, now she's coming through. And so here, I might go into the middle, push her for 2 laps. In the direction, yeah. Yeah. Push her for 2 laps. 2 full laps. Stay in the middle. Work your way to the outside, but keep her going. Don't get ahead of her. And then when it's time, right, there you go, there you go. That's better. Good. That's exactly what you needed to do. Slowly work your way out, but make sure she has enough momentum that when she comes around, she's going to look at you, not dilly-dally and say, yeah, she's over there, I know, I don't care. You know, we don't want that. Good. Now connect. Yeah, see, and again, where was that flag shaking? It was way over here, and she wasn't even at the tree. That's what made her turn in. You put up a wall, and she turned in at the wall. Keep up the momentum. And pause. Okay. She's frustrating you, isn't she?
Yes, I am getting
Yeah.
wicked irritated.
Why don't you let me do it so that way we can end it in a good thing.